Yeah, another day picking this bloke up. Here he comes. Old mate. G'day, mate. Yeah, come on, we're late. Beautiful
Mate,
morning.
It's 6:30.
Hey?
It's 6:30. Why the hell are we getting in so early?
Okay, not going at 6:30. You're talking shit. How are you, mate?
It feels like 6:30. It's 7:30, but it's alright.
Off the round.
How are you, Glenn?
Not too bad, Aaron. How you going?
Alright.
Another episode of Driving Miss Macy.
You know what I'm surprised about? I didn't get blamed for being the
just
mob.
hold on. When I'm on this thing and I watch it, I always do this. Like, I bite my lips. But in real life, I never do that. Have you ever noticed that? I never do it. And then I watch the show and I go, why do I bite my bottom lip? Is it like a nervous thing?
Do I make you nervous?
No.
No.
Well, look at this. I bite my lip. Oh,
Why do you do that?
And when I talk like that on the show. But in real life, I never speak like that.
How do you know? Maybe you do it
Maybe
all
I
the
have
time.
a like media persona, like complete fucking wanker.
Maybe you do it and you just don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I do notice when I'm doing this thing. This is about the only show
You
I watch.
actually watch this show back?
This one I watch because it's short.
You know why? Because I'm in it.
That's not why, mate.
That's not why.
No. But I do watch this one.
You do? You actually watch
Driving
this
Miss
one?
Macy.
Wow. I feel
What are we going to do next week when it's Rosehill?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I've got a very good idea for Rosehill too.
Oh yeah, so well we got that's going to be a good long run. You're not barring me. I'm going to tape myself to the chair. That's good. And then we've got Hawkesbury. But you know what I've just spoken to Dallas about?
You're not coming to Scone with me?
No, he's booked our accommodation for Scone.
What do you mean he's booked our accommodation?
Because
me, I'm not staying with you.
Yes, no, we've got like rooms, but we're going to do like a.
What do you mean he's booked
an episode?
accommodation?
Yeah, he's booked accommodation. We're doing like an episode length with bunk beds.
Yeah, but you can fly there or get it. You're not coming with me.
No, we're driving there, and then we're
we're not.
and then we're staying together. Oh well, he booked it.
Yeah, he might have booked it. We're not staying. We are not staying together, and you are not driving all the way to Scone with me. I flat out getting you to Rambling.
Yeah, I know.
And Scone. Plus, I got to get out of jury duty. They fucking want me up on jury duty. Imagine me.
I hope it's better than your
Imagine me on jury duty. I just go not guilty.
jury duty.
Not guilty. Yeah, not guilty. Yeah, no, I've done that before.
How's your tournament performance?
Just disgraceful.
Disgraceful.
Terrifying.
Think of it this way: you couldn't go any worse in the next one.
It's a good one on today.
There's a good one on today.
25,000. 110 buying.
Yeah.
Got to find the 110's hard. Jeez, I've had to strip out of this carnival. I always get stripped out of carnivals, and my tips are shit.
No good. Been rough.
Been rough.
Well, that must mean that the carnival's over. You're about to
I tell
back to
you what I wanted to tell you, the smoking story, because Dale's kept going about the smoking story, tell it on the Punisher. I can never be bothered. I might tell it on the Miss Macy show.
Here we go. Special. What is?
Do you want to know the smoking story?
Why not?
Well, I've never had a drag out of a cigarette, ever. It's not because I'm
Ever?
a good person or well, it is a bit like that because I get scared of doing anything that's abnormal.
Yeah.
But when I was about 7, I had a real good mate across the road.
Yeah.
And he was a bit of a hot worker, but a good lad. He was about 9.
Hot
and-
burger. Yeah.
Yeah, but like we'd steal milk money, blow up letter boxes, catch cicadas, throw rocks at cars,
Oh yeah.
steal milk,
Those days.
steal papers,
Yeah.
build billy carts, chuck rocks at young girls, just rat bags.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but growing up, 7 and 9, there we were.
There we are.
There I was, little loyal lieutenant. Can you imagine me?
Yeah.
What? You know.
So where's the story going?
So he says to me, he says, listen, tomorrow, you and me, we're going to start smoking. I said, beautiful. I am fucking in. Boots and all, Pollet, straight in.
Yes.
Sounds a go. And it was in the middle of winter, and it was cold. Forestville I lived in the forest. You know Forestville?
No. I live in Coogee.
Yeah, no, you're young,
No
you're a
beach
bit
at
retardy.
Forestville.
It's like between Chatswood and Narrabeen. It's in the middle. It's out in the burbs.
Remind me not to go there.
Yeah, it's peasant's paradise, my dad used to call it. now homes are 4 million in Forestville. I rang from my old house, come up for sale the other day, so I was like, I want to get a price on that number 19, whatever the street was, because I know what the street was. And he goes, oh yeah, 2.8 million. I said, I said to the bloke,
Wow.
I said, mate, I don't want to buy the whole street. He just said, oh, you're a fucking idiot, and hung up me. Anyway, so the smoking story.
Yeah.
So picture this, it's like about 4 after school. It's cold, it's wet, it's dark, very dark. Can you imagine that, Aaron?
Yes. Cold, wet, dark.
Yep. I get over to his place and he opens the door, but he only opens it that far.
Now I'm biting my lips.
Yes, that's bad, isn't it?
It's man. So.
He opens the door that far, Aaron, and he said he'd been busted for something. He was grounded. I reckon it might have been, all these years later, might have been a throw-off because he didn't want to do it. Just throw the loyal lieutenant, the 7-year-old labourer, straight into the work. And his little hand came through the door, and these 2 Winnie Reds came through. Beautiful. And a box of matches. They weren't matches, they were those struck things you do like that with, which I used to always burn my hands with. He said, you go down the park, because we lived right near a park, and you drag on these bungers, get back to me tomorrow, and I'll get involved with you at a later stage, but give us a report straight back. There's little Pollitt, 7 years of age. This is the smoking story. Not many people have ever heard this. And I'm just running down the park. I'm excited. Look at this. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag on these 2 bungers. Anyway, back in those days, this was 1969. Jesus Christ, a long time ago. Right at the back of this oval, on that day, because I'd been at school, they'd put a big sewerage line right through the back of the pipe, right through the back of the park, and I'm sprinting down to the back of a park in our hideout joint, and of course it goes down about 10 feet, and there was they'd laid those big cement round sewerage things that go straight through, and I'm just running along like something out of, what's that fucking movie when they roll on the beach?
Don't know that movie.
English Runners.
English Runners.
Have you seen that movie? When We Were Heroes? No, Once We Were Kings. No, not that. The English movie talking about the gold medals at the Olympics.
Haven't seen it.
Fucking, do you do anything except, take drugs and chase loose women?
I don't take drugs. I do chase loose women.
Oh. Don't know what young people take drugs. Anyway, so I'm running along the park, and they put the sewage system in.
Yes.
Doodle-doo. It's getting darker, misty and rain. Doo-doo-doo. I've got these 2 bungers. Straight down a 10-foot hole.
You fell down a 10-foot hole?
Broke both my arms.
Really? What happened to your legs? How did you not break your legs?
Because I fell head first. Wasn't that funny, mate? I never laughed. Anyway, I had a big graze on my head. I was in and out of consciousness. They didn't find me till 9 o'clock at night. I was being rained on, and I'd go unconscious, and I'd wake up bawling and didn't know where I was, and then lights were looking for me, and I'm down a big fucking hole, and every time I woke up, my little eyes would see these 2 bungers sitting on the mud right in front of my face, and I had 2 broken arms, and that is the smoking story.
So that's why I don't smoke?
No, I've never had a drag, because every time I'd wake up out of consciousness, and I'd see these 2 little bungers in front of me, I look at them and go, you dirty, filthy, dirty low things, if I ever touch one of you fucking low bungers, I'm going to stick a knife in my eye. And that's the reason I never smoked. And to add a little bit of thing at a time, you break both your arms, and you're 7 or 8, and you're in year 3 or year 4, whatever it was, year 2 or year 3, and then every day you do your little poop-poops, and you bend over, and your mummy's got to wipe your bum.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're
not quite really a baby, but you're not puberty, but you're getting a little wipe up the back door there, prior to your little bath, with your 2 slings and your smelly armpits, even though you haven't hit puberty yet, but you stink all over. You fucking never touch a cigarette, young man.
Wow. Maybe we should just do that to all children.
Maybe it was a blessing.
Maybe it was.
And we're now here at Randwick, young man, and that was finally the smoking story for Dallas.
There you go, Dallas.
Did you like the story?
Yeah, that was a good story.
Yeah, it's a story, isn't it?
It is a story.
But what I thought was it would stop me smoking. What it did was it toughened me up for the punt. So no matter how far what they do to me or how much they've got to wipe my ass.
Someone is always there to wipe your ass.
As long as someone's there to wipe your ass, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Gotta love your mum, see. All right, we're here at Randwick.
Can you tip us anything?
Not really. I'm not really keen. I'm a bit.
Yankee Rose scratch yesterday.
Yeah, good tip. Got your money back there. Well,
at least you couldn't lay it.
How was going to win? Had a broken foot, didn't it?
That's true.
Anyway, I thought that back clearly in this last one.
Yes.
The smoking story brings back a few memories of life.
Been there?
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
A couple of broken arms. Well, whatever, that's your chance.
Chance?
Yeah.
Good song.
Alright, we have to get. What we might try and do next week? We might try and pick up a couple of girls in the car and get them to come with us.
That could be a good one.
But don't talk. If you fucking open your mouth.
And I'll bring the bag. That'd be good.
Exactly.